conducted by SCS Engineers. They're a professional engineering firm who specializes in solid waste, landfill, and environmental services. The noise study demonstrated that noise will not be a significant impact. And again, the mitigation measures require noise monitoring within the first month and then 6 months. So if it were to be found that noise were to be heard off the property, which we highly, we do not believe will happen, then noise attenuation practices will need to be implemented. And that is included in the neg deck. And Mark Erickson, the engineer who did conduct the noise study, is here to answer any questions for you. With regards to traffic, County DOT states that at this site it would take 25 trips per hour to require a focused traffic analysis. Bruce just said that operating at full capacity, the operation will generate an additional 2.3 trips per hour on, well, that's maximum. He actually feels that it'll be more like 5 to 7 trucks per day, considering the area. The area, by the way, is not all of Mendocino County and all of Lake County. It's a portion of Mendocino County, the city of Ukiah, and a portion of Lake County. Again, the North State Street access will be used, not Pomo Lane. And DOT agrees that traffic impacts as a result of the project will be insignificant. Howard DeShiel is here, and I hope that you will address any questions about traffic impacts to him. With regards to odor, again, a clean MRF doesn't generate odors because it processes recyclables, not solid waste. The residuals will be taken to the transfer station at the end of each day. Mitigation measures, again, have been included in the neg deck to ensure that odors won't become an issue. So we see no significant impacts due to odors. With regards to land use, the use of the site as a recycling center, which is a commercial use, is an allowed use in the I-2 zoning district. We feel strongly that if you don't have a low-impact MRF at this site or other low-impact use, there still remains the possibility for a heavy industrial use to come in. This is not an asphalt plant. We do not expect the noise, the dust, the other types of impacts as occurred with the asphalt facility that was there previously. With regards to human health and water quality, because operations will be conducted indoors, this is a dry operation. There will not be, the MRF will not generate contaminated wastewater or stormwater. Hazardous materials will not be collected at this site. They will continue to be collected at the transfer station. So impacts to human health and water quality will be insignificant. With regards to aesthetics, the operation, again, conducted indoors inside of an existing building. The addition to the building the design of the addition will be consistent with the existing structure. So we don't anticipate any negative impacts to the aesthetics. Now, according to the CEQA guidelines, if the initial study shows that there is no substantial evidence that the project may have a significant effect on the environment, a negative declaration, not an EIR, shall be prepared. I know that the appellants have asked for an EIR, but I'm going to repeat that. If the initial study shows that there is no substantial evidence that the project may have a significant effect on the environment, then a negative declaration shall be prepared, and that's what has been done. In this case, there is no substantial evidence in the negative declaration or provided by the appellants that would warrant the preparation of an EIR. You probably understand the multiple benefits of having a local MRF. It's a vital component of the counties and the city of Ukiah's waste management program, and it will help jurisdictions comply with regulations imposed by the California Integrated Waste Management Board. A local MRF will increase the efficiency of waste handling. It will co-locate with an existing wood recycling facility, and that also helps to increase efficiency. It will reduce the number of truck trips to the Bay Area, will reduce greenhouse gas emissions and fuel consumption, and will result in a savings for ratepayers. The MRF is supported by the City of Ukiah, the County Division of Environmental Health, and the Division of Solid Waste. All, I believe, of who are here and can speak to that. we feel strongly Pacific Recycling Solutions has taken great care to site and design a MRF to minimize impacts to neighbors and the environment. They've done an admirable job trying to talk with their neighbors about the project and by being transparent about their plans for the site. I agree with Bruce. We spent hours really trying to assemble a long list of people to invite to these site visits. We sent a mailer out to everyone in the First Avenue area, Pomo Lane, up North State Street, down South State Street into the mobile home park. And both times only 4 or 5 people showed up. And when they did show up and had a chance to take a look around and really get an understanding of the real project, not the perceived project, they understood that, and they walked away feeling greatly relieved. It's also important, I think I may have already said this already, it's important to understand by siting a low impact MRF at this location, it will alleviate concerns that a heavy industrial operation will use the site in the future. I think that's very, very important to understand. And we sincerely believe that once the MRF is operating, that neighbors will realize that their concerns were just fears and not reality. We ask that you deny the appeal and allow the MRF to proceed without